Well, they say every cloud has a silver lining. And I believe that every crisis of the heart has a silver lining. And it's really about, like when you look at what you're going through, and when you say to yourself, well, what is it that I can learn from this? How can I grow? How can I discover a gift in this experience? Because inevitably, if you choose to look for the gift, you will find one. It is without a shadow of a doubt that, you're not here on this earth to have this suffering, and not be rewarded in some way for that experience. And so what in my own experience and in working with people, what usually happens, or what always happens, is that when they go through a divorce experience, they uncover a part of themselves that they previously denied. And usually the reason, and this is what I believe is the reason why they uncover this part of themselves, is that they own back so much of themselves that they were projecting out in the first place. So, I'll give you an example of this for myself is in my marriage, what I realized was, I grew up, you always put the man first, and the man's career and this, that, and the other comes first. And a little bit of me wasn't really allowed to shine in my marriage. And I'm not saying I wasn't out there. I was out there doing my thing and whatever. But I think there was a big part of me that was suppressed in terms of my creativity, because my focus was on my husband and on my children. And so in having this space suddenly open up in my life where I'm on my own a lot, and I have these weekends where my children are with their dad, I suddenly started exploring, well, what do I love to do? If I'm connected to my heart and my source, and well, what do I really love? What do I enjoy? What's a natural expression of me? And part of that was rediscovering my love of art. I love nothing more than to immerse myself in a gallery and look at art. And then the minute I see art, I think, well, I'd love to create something like that. And so then I'd be getting my paint pots out and painting and, just expressing myself creatively. And then as a journey of expressing myself creatively, I started going into my imagination, and this little character who actually has been in my head for a long time, Felicity Foxtrot, suddenly appeared in this, in my head, and I'm thinking, oh, what was the story about? And started to write stories, and before I know it, I've created a whole character called Felicity Foxtrot, and I wrote a children's book. So what I'm saying, that's not going to be everybody's journey. And for somebody else, it may be that, one of the ladies I was working with recently, she really just connected to the fact that she likes to go out dancing. And she decided to go on a dancing course. And, I'm not saying that's going to develop into a new career for her, but it's just she's discovered a part of herself that she was hiding. And, usually the real silver lining is you discover a part of yourself that has been hidden and that has not been expressed in the world. And it could come out in all different shapes and forms and ways. And, another lady that I know, she that I've been working with, she's discovered that she just is really great with colour. And she's actually going to start a little business around creating jumpers, knitwear for children. And, it's kind of like she just is, it's a place of exploration. And when you really, really look at that and say, well, you know what? Yeah, this happened, but I discovered this part of myself. And you shine, you really allow yourself to shine in the world as just an authentic, true expression of who you are. Well, that's pretty amazing. And, why not? Why not find something in this difficult journey and often, painful experience? Why not have a gift that comes from it, and really, allow yourself to be out there in the world as a true expression of who you truly are.